Hey everybody, it's CJ here. We've been talking about things that you can do to make your vacation even more enjoyable. Equipment-wise, the number one thing I want to talk about is boots. Your feet are unique, and that's your connection to the skis. So if your boot is too big or too small or doesn't fit you quite right, you may have a very difficult time making the motion with the skis that you need to make in order to make the type of turn you want to make. So I really think that boots are the most important piece of our equipment. Certainly you can rent boots, but if you know you love this sport, make the investment in a good pair of boots. You don't need skis. You can rent skis. In fact, I think it's great to rent skis because you get to try a lot of different things while you're at the mountain. But your feet are unique and you need a decent pair of boots. On my info page, there's a couple of great local boot fitters if you're looking to get fit for boots up here. Probably take you a couple hours to get a fitting. Generally, they're going to make you custom footbeds. Those footbeds are going to help the boots to perform better, as well as to make them even more comfortable for you. So make the investment in a pair of boots. That should be your first investment. Footbeds, probably a couple $100. Pair of boots, probably $500, maybe just a little bit more, but I can promise you it's well worth it, because there's not going to be anything worse than getting out there and either having feet that are just hurting because your boots are too small, or boots that are so big that you can't make the adjustments with your skis. Now, if you already have a pair of boots, that doesn't mean they're going to feel the same this year as they did last year. Before you get here, try them on. And start putting them on. Work yourself into them. Do 5 minutes, do 10 minutes, then maybe up to 15. Walk around the house. Get really comfortable inside of your boots. Our feet change as we age. I mean, they tend to get just a little bit flatter. So a pair of boots that was comfortable last year is not necessarily going to be as comfortable this year. You might have to have a little bit of work done on your boots. And certainly it pays to know that before you come up, because these shops, while they're expecting people to come in and get work done, like I said, a whole boot fitting appointment probably takes a couple of hours. You need to make an appointment ahead of time. And there's not going to be anything worse than getting here, needing work done on your boots, not being able to have the time to do them, and wasting a whole day on your vacation. As far as skis go, you know what I'm going to tell you? Rent skis. I think renting skis is a wonderful way to experience a lot of different skis. You can play around. You can feel ones that are good. You can change equipment from year to year, but don't skimp on the boots. Let that be your first purchase, and make sure that those boots are feeling good before you get here to the mountains. If you've got any questions about boots and boot fitting or that type of thing, please leave them down below. I'd love to see them, but I hope that you're going to take this information, work on those boots, so that when you get here, you and I are going to have a great time out on the slopes.